Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. We're on episode number 37 of Let's Play Granada. You may notice that I sound a bit different than normal, and that's because I have a sore throat, and it tends to make my voice go just a little bit deeper, and I sound, I think, glorious. I actually prefer my voice when I'm feeling a little bit sick, except that it makes me sound, well, I don't like feeling sick, but I don't know. I'm one of those guys that I think most people don't really appreciate. They don't like their own voice, and I'm one of those people. So we have trading in ivory. We control 58% of the ivory trade in the world. That's pretty awesome. 47.9% of the slaves. Hell yeah. Slaves are they're ours. We win. Other than that, we don't control a lot of the other trade. We want to get a lot of trade bonuses. There's just so many bonuses that you can get for trade. Look at these trades. Strategic goods. Strategic effects. Market share. So here's us, right? So Granada, we have the trading bonus, which one of the reasons why you want to be the production leader, okay, is that if we look at, let's find like a province that produces slaves. I think the Congo does, don't they? How's the Congo? Slaves, grain, slaves. Okay, so look at this, right? So goods plus 10%. Where's that goods plus 10% come from? Well, if you go into all this crazy stuff. Where is it? I know it's in here. Maybe it was on this page. There it is. Production leader plus 10%. So being the one that makes the most makes you make more, which is really good. And then on top of that, if you actually have the trading bonus, the trading bonus comes from actual trade, then you get the bonuses. So some of these strategic effects would be very appealing. You know, like grain, we're actually at 7%. To get the trading bonus, I believe it's 20% that you have to have. They actually have 20% of the world's share of gold, too. Wow. Doesn't give you any bonus, but it's pretty fancy. We're the leading producer of grain. That's nice. Castile is the leading producer of naval supplies. Naval force limits. I'd like all of this stuff. Especially, tea. Tea would be awesome. So would wine. Anyway, we need to get back to focusing on the war. So, where did we leave off last? We got this fleet. We're going to try to snatch up that army there, or that navy there. They are coming to Arguin, so I'm really hesitant to advance on this Aragonese army. They're not about to take Trarza, and you know, they are suffering some attrition while they go through here. Castile's... Let's check out Castile's manpower. Still have 67,000 manpower, so we're about equal right now in manpower and in army size. They've got a better commander, though, which is pretty damn scary. I don't think we really need to get a better admiral or explorer because we are pretty much dominating the navy already. But I do want to get a couple more conquistadors. Just, I mean, look at how bad these guys are. They're so terrible. 30 army tradition. We should be able to do better than that. So let's try it. Hey, there we go. Fuad ibn Aden Baba. Fuad ibn Abd Abala. Abd Abdallah. I'm sorry. I shouldn't make fun of my own characters. Okay, so we got a 3-3, which pretty well matches up with their guy, Enrique VIII. He's still slightly superior. If I remember correctly, he was a 4-2? Maybe a 4-3? So I feel pretty good about that. We are at 12-4-6. They are at 24-6. So some more cannons on our side would be nice. And just throwing more infantry at it would be good too. God, these are like all archers, aren't they? Okay, there's some cannons and... Okay, we just need to get this army up there. Let's go ahead and put our other conquistador in charge. The maneuver should increase his movement speed slightly. Help them to arrive in wherever they're going. Oh, and that's right, our colonies are about to finish, which is great. So that will severely, significantly reduce the cost. The colony of Margentine is actually the one that's being really expensive now. So I guess we'll send our colonist over there. And these ones are about to finish. At least this one is. That one shouldn't take too long at all. Great. Okay. Castile is advancing. They left behind a detachment. Hopefully they left behind some... They did not. They did not leave behind any of their artillery. So they're still advancing this huge army. I think I'm going to retreat because I don't want to fight him quite yet. These guys just need to not be anywhere. It's just too much cavalry. This is the one that needs to advance. And that's going to be fine. How's our fleet doing? Oh, excellent. We managed to dock the 2 infantry. Perfect. And... well, that's interesting. I was under the impression that you could no longer blockade with transports. And yet... it's being blockaded. It's very strange. Well, these cogs can't stay out here. They're too damaged. But that's very strange. I mean, why... I don't know. I don't understand it. Okay, so where'd your fleet go? Did you just hide it? You little chicken. Oh, he docked it in there, didn't he? Look at all of this cavalry. I mean... not a big fan of this attrition. 3.8% of stupendously large army is like 1,000 manpower per month. We could afford it, but man, that's expensive. Question is, could this army, this 37 stack, take on his stack? Well, if he's going to retreat, then absolutely. Let's just keep it all together. We'll keep our good guy. We'll just go blow him up. So people are attacking. That's fine. He's now going to Wolof. I think we're going to temporarily go here, just to scare him. And then we will try to go here now. And maybe... oh, there's going to be a river crossing there. I just know it. My 36 versus all of his. We've got more cannons. Let's just make sure he hasn't advanced in military tech. Oops. Oh, he's still on 14. Attacking a larger army with someone who has better military tech with a worse commander. Probably not the best move. On the other hand, we can't really not do anything because we're suffering attrition in our own land here. Okay, well if he wants to advance and make it 29, then we'll come right back. No, he can't seem to make up his mind. Let's wait until he goes up to Rio de Oro, and then we'll go snipe the Aragonese army. We're going to take that province. That's right, one of the colonies finished. That means that this army's free. The other thing I could do is we have lots of money. We could just hire a bunch of mercenaries. And we could hire the Kizilbash cavalry, and they're much better than the Schwarzreiter. Much better. I mean, it's an option. Let's try it. Maybe they'll give us an edge. Now he is deciding to come back again. Alright, well let's allow him to go to Wolof. Come on over to Wolof. We'll suffer some more attrition. My manpower is just getting destroyed while we do this, but... Are you actually attacking me? I'd be glad to allow that to happen, actually. Because I think you're going to get the river crossing penalty. We're not suffering attrition at sea here, are we? Good. Are you crossing a river? He is. He did a river crossing. Excellent. So he is a 3-4, and we are a 3-3, but the river crossing actually makes our commander better. And the very first fire phase, we rolled an 8, and he rolled a 0. So we'll slow this down really and just kind of try to enjoy this. He's got a tactics advantage, a morale advantage, a discipline advantage, but we have more cannons in the second rank. And we have just overall more troops. We also have some very solid, really good cavalry. But the morale disadvantage may be more than we can really make up for. I don't know. It depends on what kind of dice roll we get. Shock phase, we rolled an 8 to his 2, which is amazing. But now it's a 9 to 9. Yeah, I think overall the tactics and discipline and overall just increased morale is not going to make it possible for us to win. Which really sucks. So we need more men. Oops. We must mobilize. This is going to be a very bad blow. And we need to retreat back to a defensive position somewhere. Desert Mountain, 12%. Probably Oyo is a good spot. Let's try to retreat to Oyo. I could break this now, but that would allow me to control where they go. Damn, I'm so disappointed that we couldn't win there. Let's just tell them to go to Oyo. And you guys obviously should go to Oyo as well. Damn. Damn. So, Castile gained 6 prestige. We lost 5. We gained some war exhaustion. They actually gained more war exhaustion than we did, because they lost more men. Did they? No. We lost more men. Why did they gain more war exhaustion then? Let's see if I can bait their fleet back out. One battle does not win a war. I mean, actually, yes, I guess it could sometimes. I'm going to hide my fleet in Rio de Oro. We'll repair it there. In case anybody goes by, we can maybe just pop out and sneak them. Because they won't be able to see it, I think. And we need to repair that fleet anyway. Okay, well, I hope that with a reinforced army and maybe a much larger army this time, we'll be able to engage him again and actually win. But I just want to keep a close eye on this. I know he has a fleet in here, and I expect he's going to try to get more of his army over there. And good job, Morocco. Morocco's doing a good job beating up Aragon's army. He might also be dealing with trying to get his armies across from the colonies. Wow. Damn lucky nation. Luck, defensive mentality, trading in coffee. Jeez. Technically, we still own the war gold, so we're getting a ticking war score. What would I like from Castile? What would be the ideal outcome of this war? Probably to break off their alliances, isolate them. We already took back Rio de Oro. I could try to take back this land, but that would just be, I think, silly. We're going to continue to stay unpious. And maybe I can get him... If he carpet sieges, he's definitely going to be in a lot of trouble. The great thing is we're actually still making money despite everything. We're way over our Navy force limit, but it doesn't matter. You can go as far beyond your force limit as you want. Cape Verde approach. Okay, so we're just going to continue to let these repair. He's sending 2 regiments to try to take Rio de Oro again. Nice. We gained 1 prestige. How useful. And he is kind of having a hard time deciding where to go, I guess. Okay. Well, 1 battle is not a big deal. I think we'll be able to beat him up. He's only down to... He's got 23... Well, it's actually still 30 regiments, but he's down on his overall army there. He's got plenty of manpower, but it's difficult for him to reinforce. It's easy for me to reinforce, and we've got the Navy to block him off from actually getting new troops down. So we can whittle him away with just hordes of men. So I'm going to take a break here. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.